I'll never forget that morning. Actually, my good friend Matt Curtis had called me and said he had gotten in this new business and wanted to tell me about it. Could I come meet him? And I went down and met him at Dave's for lunch, and he had told me about the product and about the business and how he was starting to make a little bit of money. And I heard the money, and it's a nutritional fruit beverage with 19 fruits. And being a carpenter and eating off the Roach Coach my whole life at work, just wasn't eating well.
You know, I thought it was a great thing for us to have in our home and in our family, but I also heard business, another business, and that's something that I didn't think we needed. I didn't think we needed anything else to take up our time, you know.
We had an interior trim business, and about 13 years ago we also started buying foreclosures, and that's what turned our lives around. I was always open to making some extra money, and that's where the tough thing was for her. We didn't need another project, but we knew the product was good. The first thing we did was we signed up our 16-year-old son, Scotty. He was a junior in high school, and the first thing Scotty had said was there was one girl in his class that her mom was into health and fitness, and she got in and they took off. They were doing meetings every night, and she turned into over 12,000 people in Scotty's left leg, and me and my brother John and some other friends worked his right leg, and he just took off. Our MonaVie business kind of held emerald for a long time, and our real estate business started tanking. We were worried, but like I said, if it wasn't for Scotty's business exploding at the time that it did, we would have been in some financial trouble. You know, one of the first things that we went on was a diamond trip to Hawaii. But the funny thing about that was Scotty's diamond trip, and he took us. So that was a little embarrassing, but we had a great time. And I'll never forget Charlie Calvin, Bob Robinson saying, "Hey, it was great for Scotty to bring you guys this time, but next time you're gonna have to make it on your own." And I kid around and say, "Wow, that was one of the turning points that turned us from holding emerald for so long and saying, hey, listen, we're not coming on the next trip unless we do this our own, because Scotty can't keep bringing us." We had to change some things, and one thing we did was we turned it up from putting 30% of our time to MonaVie to 100% of our time. Teresa came on board with me, but the biggest thing that I tell people is that you know, I was trying to control the business, run the business on my own, and the day that I let go and let God control it is when our business took off. I tell people when they get in the business, they need to have a why, you know, why they're doing this, and you also need to have a dream. And you know, just like this house here, we came up on this mountain in 1996 and looked at the property, and we bought a piece of property. When we first came up here, the developer took us to the waterfall, which was just amazing. The colors and the trees and the sounds. We just fell in love with the place.
It's our 4th year up here. It's Thanksgiving week this week. Very thankful to have my family together. It's an exciting place to spend time, and you never run out of things to do. It's a lot of fun. Family time is a lot of fun. When we come up here, we just play.
Oh, it stinks.
Play, unwind, eat, watch movies. We just have a good time together, you know, four-wheeling and just hiking, and we just love being together.
One of the things we did when we got up here was the kids wanted four-wheelers, and we're just so protective, but we took the step and we got the four-wheelers, and Scotty's fearless, of course, and but Jeremiah, our 10-year-old, when we first got him the four-wheeler, he had never been on one, and here we are in the mountains with cliffs and rocks, and
it was scary. Jeremy has absolutely no fear at all. Also showed us what a tough cookie Kristen is. Because, man, she gets behind that on that four-wheeler, and she's one of the guys.
The kids love to paintball. Dad's not a big paintballer. I remember the first day we paintballed, they set me up in this outfit and put a helmet on, and they sent me in the woods, and then they shot it. I bent my head down. Well, there's not a top of the helmet. I quit! That was the last day I paintballed. when we were in construction and real estate, we couldn't help people with their dreams. We could achieve our own, but we couldn't help friends or family achieve their dreams. Now we can. We're building the MonaVie business up here in the mountains, which is incredible. You know, for 2 years we've been trying to build it up here to help our neighbors and the people of the town, and they've taken a hold of it, and we're really excited for them. We, our good friends, the Curtises, Matt and Kim Curtis, who had put us in the business, have a home 20 minutes from here, and now Black Diamond, Grayson Mall, and Charlie and Debbie Kalb, and Bob and Linda Robinson, and we are so looking forward to this summer. We're going to have a blast up here, so we just we need everybody to turn it up, and yeah, you're all Black Diamonds out there. You're just waiting for the points to catch up, and looking forward to just spending time with people in the business.